right, so what we're dealing with today is a very large basal cell cancer right near the eye. Now, those can be complicated because a lot of times you can't just simply excise them in a big ellipse. We talked about last time how the ellipse has to be 3 times as long as it is wide, but in some cases when it's near another structure, that's impractical. So instead, we've got to figure out some other design where we can maximize healing and minimize scarring. So in a case like this here, what we're going to plan on likely doing is we're going to rotate the lateral cheek into the defect where this large cancer was living. So after we get our clear margins on the cancer specimen, then we look at the defect that we've got left, and then we should be able to rotate this cheek up into it. So after we get the cancer out, I'll show you a photo of that and then our design on how to repair it. Okay, good. So what we've got now is we've got clear margins. So we have our initial defect here where the cancer was living. We've got all the cancer out microscopically. We've removed a Burroughs triangle inferiorly in the superior lateral and then the far lateral. And I put one stitch in here just to try to start bringing that together so you can see. And what we'll do next is we will start bringing this cheek right over to cover our original defect. So we'll show you one more final finished product once we're done, and you can see that we're staying above the fat. That's called the SMAS, the superficial muscular aponeurotic system of the face, and that ensures that we're staying out of risk of damage to any of the facial nerves. So everything should still function normally after the surgery. And he's actually wide awake right now. Do you want to say hi, Mr. Anderson?
Hello, how are you doing?
So pretty cool, huh?
Having a pleasant experience.
Wonderful. All right, so now we've got our final margins are all clear. We've got our flap put back into place. There's very minimal tension. One of the important things to note is that the wound edges are all everted, kind of like a little bit of a mountain range. We do that intentionally, especially on the face, because what that does is that takes all the tension off the wound edge, and as those absorbable stitches dissolve, then you're left with a flat, fine line. If we leave it as a flat, fine line today, it ends up in a wide scar. So that's why we evert the edges. There's one more layer of stitches that we'll put in here to complete the closure, but now you can see exactly how we've kind of rearranged the cheek to fill a very almost ping pong ball size hole without disrupting too much of the actual overall shape of the face. So hope that helps.